everybody, I'm Jammer. Oh my gosh, biggest bombshell of a rumor leak with Zelda Wii U, I guess slash NX now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And then there's me, minding my own business, uploading a Pokemon tournament video, being completely oblivious to everything as usual, and freaking huge Zelda rumor. So I'm gonna kind of just go over the rumor and talk about my impressions and what I think about it. So it comes from Emily Rogers on Twitter. She's the same girl who did Paper Mario for Wii U. Same girl that got my hopes up and freaking got them destroyed. She's also the one who leaked Mother 3, but potentially being localized. So as far as I see, she's pretty credible. So honestly, these leaks, I'm going to say it now, I 100% believe and agree with all of them. So the first one she said is that Zelda will be coming to the NX. She didn't specifically say that to be cross-released, but Nintendo at this point has never said anything about it not coming to Wii U. So I mean, it makes sense that it would be cross-releasing and not just like an NX exclusive and just moving to the NX. I mean, but who hasn't seen this coming? Everyone's been saying that since like ever practically. I think it was like a year ago, I think right now, when they, wasn't it? Yeah, when they announced the delay when Anuma came forward and did that video presentation. I think so, because literally as soon as that went up, everyone's like, okay, they just talked about they just talked after that little, what's it called, stockholder share meeting, they talked about their move to mobile, or starting to make mobile games, and then they said, don't worry, we're still working on consoles, we have this NX in the works, and then literally a couple months later, they announced Wii U's delay. And it was literally like, of course it's coming to the NX. Like, everybody in Link's grandma knew that I was coming to the NX. So, I mean, this rumor leak, like, it's like, okay, yeah, obviously, everyone pretty much knew that. But, I mean, I think that's still great. I mean, NX launch title of Zelda, like, that's amazing. Especially this one, because considering the fact that what we know so far, which isn't much, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty ambitious, and it looks like it could draw a lot of eyes and a lot of attention to this brand new console, and it comes out at the end of this year that the leak did also mention. So the second leak part of the thing they talked about was that you can actually, the ability for the player to choose Link's gender. Now this is probably going to be the most controversial of the set of these three rumors, leaks, or whatever. So I personally am totally for it. I think, because, I mean, what's to say, I mean, Link's a reincarnating soul, so is Zelda, so is Ganondorf. I mean, once they die, they reincarnate into another body in another time period. And what's to say Link can't incarnate into a woman? I mean, I don't really see anything against it. And then the reason people are divisive about it is, well, one, that Link is kind of an established character at this point. Yes, he was just like, basically a link for the player into the game in the first few games in the series. But at this point, he has become his own, like, he's got his own amiibo. I mean, like, he's a recognizable branded character. I mean, yes, it's amazing. I give the Zelda series a ton of credit. The art style changes throughout every single game in the series. It's truly amazing. The character itself looks totally different every single one, but still there's a sort of persona to him with the blonde hair, the, left-handedness, the green tunic, the cap. So, and I guess making him female maybe could draw from that, but I don't think so. Because, I mean, it's still the same Link. I mean, there really is nothing saying that Link has to be a male. I mean, they just said he was a reincarnating soul, a hero of time. So, I mean, him becoming as a woman is not a big deal. And then people are also saying, oh, it's going to be like a step backwards because it's going to remove, like, the romantic aspect that was in, like, Skyward. I mean, a little bit of tension within Twilight, but not much, like with Iliad and whatnot. But I don't see a problem there either because, I mean, if Link's a woman, what's to say Zelda can't be a man? Like, let's say if you choose a female Link at the beginning of the game, it'll also set Zelda as a man instead, and maybe there'll still be a romantic relationship between the two. Rather than, both being female and then Ganondorf, or maybe even Ganondorf could change gender. I mean, there's no confirmed information he's in this game, but I mean, of course he's in this game. He's always in this game. But I think Ganondorf's definitely going to stay male, because just the aggressive and the powerfulness, and it's kind of stereotyped with men, and, I mean, Ganondorf is the embodiment of, like, pure power, and I don't know if it would draw off the same effect if he was a woman. I mean, if he was, he'd be really burly, and or she would be really burly anyways, and I don't know, I think Ganondorf should still be a male. If he was a female, though, I mean, I guess I could still see it happening, but I mean, the story is, I mean, Ganondorf himself, his spirit, not just the spirit of the Triforce of Power, Ganondorf's specific spirit is the King of the Gyarados, the only male born within like 1,000 years, something like that. So his spirit is definitely male. So if Ganondorf or whoever the Triforce of Power wielder was in this universe, can't be Ganondorf if it was a female. So in that sense, yeah, I guess that works. But Link himself, it's not the same Link every time. However, Ganondorf, yes, it is the same Ganondorf, in the exception of being Demise. So I really think this is an awesome step forward for the series, because honestly, I've been saying this for a while now. I'm like, when they started talking about Linkle, I'm like, why can't we just, like, how cool would it be if you could choose your gender in Zelda Wii U or Zelda NX? Because I really feel like, I don't know, that'd be really interesting. And there's also another voice of a lot of people saying, just go full in, just say full on, this is going to be a female Link in this generation, this iteration of Zelda. And I don't think that's actually a smart move. Because people are like, oh, they're just trying to appease fans, they just don't want to, go too risky and just go all out. But if you think about it, like, if they don't want to risk too much, they are already taking a lot of ambition with this game. And, I mean, it already upset fans a lot for the freaking fact that Link was right-handed in Skyward Sword. Like, a lot. And that's just a tiny little detail. It's just what dexterity he has. And it's just because they wanted to sync up the Wiimote. So, I mean, completely changing gender, that's a huge step. Huge step. And if they don't even... Like, if they just went specifically just female for this iteration, I think there'd just be a huge outcry. And, I mean, there's already negativity about being a choice. I mean, if it was just female and went all in on that, I almost feel like it would be almost even more negative press than it is now, which it's hardly even negative press. Like, the voice is pretty small now, but I think it would be a lot huger if it was just female. Granted, would I love to see an iteration in the future in the series where it literally is you're only a female Link no matter what? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm totally for that. But I think, like, slowly but surely, like, I think this step of choosing male or female is actually a great, like, avenue for the series to go. Specifically for the fact that they say they're westernizing the series, which at first kind of scared me. Because I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be like Butt Creed or frickin', what's it called? Far Cry, or I don't know. Like, it kind of feared me for a second. I'm like, oh my, like, they might ruin the series and might take it in the wrong direction. But I mean, this aspect anyways is not, I don't think is doing that at all. I think you can still relate with the character, they'll still belong in the universe as a character, I mean, there's a possibility that Zelda could flip as a male or female. I mean, and then this also leads into the next leak, which is that the full cast of the game is going to be voice acted, with exception to Link. Now, this is actually really interesting and awesome, because Nintendo has been avoiding voice acting in Zelda for the longest time. And honestly, playing, like, for example, if you played Twilight Princess HD, you can actually see their mouths moving, and then you see text on the screen, and it's like, it almost feels weird that they're not saying anything out of their voice. It's been so long that we've been used to just seeing text on the screen and people talking that way. I've honestly wanted voice acting in Zelda for a long time now. I mean, honestly, Wind Waker kind of got away with it, but when I played Wind Waker HD, again, I felt like, why aren't they saying anything out of their voices? Like, out of their mouths, excuse me. And then Twilight definitely, it packed me even more. And then Skyward was written as like an epic film, and having no voice acting was, again, crazy. And the thing is, with voice acting, a reason they may want to avoid it is because trying to keep consistent actors throughout the series is kind of a hard thing. No exception to either. An exception is, of course, Charles Martinet always voicing Mario. But I mean, it can kind of be jaunting if, like, the character is voiced different in every game. But the thing is, with the Zelda series, since it's a different incarnation of the character, of course they're going to talk differently. I mean, there shouldn't be a problem there. So I think this is an amazing place for Zelda to go. I think voice acting is a thing that the series definitely needed a long time ago, especially, well, talking too fast. So if they're westernizing the game, I really feel like that the voice acting is almost a given. And excluding Link is a very great choice, because then you can still, I mean, he's always not, oh my gosh. Sorry. So excluding Link as, like, in voice acting, I think he's actually a really great choice, because, I mean, he's known for being the character that never talks. All he does is a little, so I mean, of course, then we'll have our female grunts and whatever slashes, but, so I think, yeah, excluding him from talking, I mean, you'll still be able to relate with the character, you'll be able to, I guess, personify yourself as that, I don't know, you'll fit into the character more, and, I mean, it'll fit a lot better, because Link never needed to talk anyway, and having him not talk, I don't feel like will be a drawback from adding voice acting. But I definitely feel like all the other characters have needed voices for the longest time, and it kind of makes me wonder. So if they add them into Smash, or let's say for the next Smash Bros. 5, I wonder if they'll actually use the designs from this game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if they do you think maybe they'll even incorporate whatever voices or voice acting into the Smash Bros. As well. So maybe Zelda will actually say words instead of just using her, you know, and whatever. So these links on a whole, or leaks. So these leaks on a whole are so convincing, and I totally believe it. And then they also followed it up with saying that E3 is going to be a huge Zelda blowout, just huge Zelda blowout, that'll reveal almost everything about the game. And, I mean, that's of course where they're going to talk about it. I mean, there's no way they're going to do it in the Nintendo Direct before E3. Zelda is huge news. They really haven't shown off anything about the game since, oh, what was it? It wasn't last E3. It was it the PAX? Was it like PAX in the fall? Before, like, it was, I don't know. I feel, yeah, when Enuma had the screen and they were playing with the gamepad and whatnot, I'm pretty sure that was PAX of 2015? No, that wasn't 2014? Yeah, PAX of, I think it was PAX of 2014, I don't know. You guys can check the date, you're on the internet. So it's been a long time since we've heard anything about this game. I mean, seen anything about this game, and then the soonest we heard word about it was, of course, the delay, which followed up that following spring. Yeah, that's right, I got the dates right. So, yeah, everyone's craving for Zelda news. I mean, the internet exploded when those leaks came out, and man, E3 is going to be lit. I can't wait. I mean, you don't have to wait that long, because literally it's only a couple months away, and that blows my mind. The freaking summer's coming soon. E3, it's gonna be madness. NX time, baby. So anyways, guys, I want to know what you guys think about the leaks. Do you think that the ability to choose gender of Link, do you think this is a good thing, bad thing? Like, let me know in the comments. Are you gonna play as a female Link? Because if this is true, I mean, I think I'm definitely, my first playthrough, I'm gonna be a female Link. I mean, I don't know, I'd love to try it out and see how it's gonna be. And of course, I mean, Zelda NX, that was coming. We already knew that. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, voice acting. Yeah, let me know about what do you think about voice acting. I mean, can you not wait to hear Tingle's voice? Ha! Yo! Kulim pop! Yeah, definitely tell me in the comments. And give this video a huge, awesome like. And if you haven't already, you should definitely subscribe. I do a ton on Nintendo. Definitely more on Zelda Wii U /NX. And man, when E3 comes, I'm just gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of work. We're gonna be so much fun. I'm probably gonna be doing like some live reactions, definitely doing some discussions. I'm gonna bring Nick in, probably some other friends. I'm gonna do some just like this impression videos, predictions. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be so much fun. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.